Brazil's President Jair Bolsonaro has sent his condolences to the families of 91 people who died in torrential rains in northeastern Brazil. That as rescue workers continue a grim search for victims there. The authorities saying 26 people remain missing in the region, where days of downpours have triggered flooding and landslides that swept away virtually everything in their path. A little earlier, we spoke to correspondent Onosko in Rio de Janeiro.
More than a month's worth of rain fell in just 12 hours in certain parts of Recife, a city in the northeast of Brazil. And that triggered a series of landslides that swept away houses, vehicles, trees, anything that lay in their path. Now, much worse than the material losses has been the loss of life. The death toll continues to rise, and rescue workers are searching around the clock for survivors among the debris, joined by volunteers and also members of families looking for their loved ones. There have been some really harrowing stories of whole families that have been swept away by these mudslides. The government has announced a state of emergency. Bolsonaro flew over the devastated region to see for himself the devastation caused by these floods. He has pledged R1 billion, that's around 200 million euros, to victims of this disaster. And the situation could get even worse. There's an orange alert in place in Recife still, which means there still could be landslides here. And there are warnings that more heavy rain will fall over this week, meaning that more people could yet fall victim to this unprecedented weather.
A correspondent there talking to us from Rio de Janeiro.